Japan upgrades North Korea threat level. Please use the sharing tools found via the email icon at the top of articles. Copying articles to share with others is a breach of FT.com T&Cs and copyright policy. Email licensing at feed.com to buy additional rights. Subscribers may share up to 10 or 20 articles per month using the gift article service. More information can be found at https://www.feed.com/tour. Japan has upgraded its official warning on North Korea, saying that the threat had entered a new stage and that the regime may have already acquired the ability to miniaturize nuclear weapons. Japan's Annual Defense White Paper, a hefty document that also highlights China's attempts at changing the status quo by coercion, said that the threat posed by Pyongyang had been reassessed after 2 nuclear tests and more than 20 test firings of ballistic missiles since last year's report. It is possible that North Korea has already achieved the miniaturization of nuclear weapons and has acquired nuclear warheads, said the white paper. The report highlighted the test launch carried out by North Korea on July 4, drawing the conclusion that this was a ballistic missile with intercontinental range. An earlier test, it noted, saw a missile fired in a lofted trajectory that could make it hard to intercept. The North Korea warning comes less than a week after Prime Minister Shinzo Abe reinstalled as Defense Minister Itsunori Onoda, a political veteran who has stated publicly that Japan should consider acquiring the technology to strike overseas missile bases. Please use the sharing tools found via the email icon at the top of articles. Copying articles to share with others is a breach of FT.com T&Cs and copyright policy. Email licensing at feed.com to buy additional rights. Subscribers may share up to 10 or 20 articles per month using the gift article service. Although it would take many years to develop the technology, such a move would mark a radical shift in Japan's pacifist defense posture. Mr. Abe has focused his political career on eventually amending Article 9 of Japan's constitution, the peace clause that renounces the threat or use of force to settle international disputes. Facing depressed approval ratings, Mr. Abe appears to have put constitutional revision on the back burner. More immediately, he said at the weekend that Tokyo had no plan to give Japan's self-defense forces permission to begin the development process that would allow them to strike a North Korean missile base. But some analysts judge that Mr. Abe, or a future successor, might not encounter heavy resistance to changes aimed at reducing the threat of North Korea. The procession of missile tests, any one of which would be capable of hitting Japan, has prompted many Japanese municipalities to run evacuation drills, alarming exercises that may harden the public view that Japan should equip itself with more offensive capabilities. Please use the sharing tools found via the email icon at the top of articles. Copying articles to share with others is a breach of FT.com T&Cs and copyright policy. Email licensing at feed.com to buy additional rights. Subscribers may share up to 10 or 20 articles per month using the gift article service. Mr. Onoda, in his first press conference on returning to the role of defense minister, said that he had been instructed by Mr. Abe to review the National Defense Program guidelines. "I would like to study, with ceaseless effort, a review of the guideline from the perspective of what must be done to protect the lives and peace of the Japanese public, said Mr. Onodera. Compared to the last time I was defense minister, 3 years ago, the improvement of North Korea's ballistic missile ability is amazing, he added. The 2017 white paper added to last year's already substantial warnings on China, noting that Beijing remains poised to fulfill its unilateral demands without compromise, and the risks this poses to the regional security environment. For the first time, the white paper made specific mention of China's activities in the Sea of Japan, flights by military aircraft, and the fact that the number of scrambles by Japan's air self-defense forces had increased to a record high in the 12 months to March 2017.